Because tell me why for the first time in my life I inhaled tear gas. Like, I used to be the biggest Davido fan. There is no Nigerian artist that carried on my head like Davido. Like, and I'm so upset because I was telling everybody only Davido can make me spend this kind of money and come out of my house and watch him perform. Is it tear gas? Is it taser? Is it knocking? They were not knocking people because of Davido. And nobody should even tell me, oh, Davido is not involved in the direct preparation. We are going to see him, whether he's organizing it directly or not. I was choking and crying. Let's not even talk about the fact that I paid 350k for a concert ticket and I went there and they didn't let me in. But if you see the way this bouncer spoke to me when I told him that I was going to the table section because I bought a seat on the table because I was coming alone, I just bought a seat. He said it's not possible, that VIP is that way, 50k is that way. I said I didn't pay 50k, I paid 350k. Let me see your receipt. Let me just start from the beginning. My friend reposted, helped Appitainment to repost Davido's concert tickets. So I hit her up like, hey, are you selling tickets? Do you know who's selling tickets? She's like, yeah. I was like, okay, I want to get a ticket. Like they said individual, you know, there's table of 2 million, 5 million, 10 million, something like that. So if you want to buy an individual seat on the table of 2 million, you pay 350k. So I told her, okay, like let's do it. I stalled for a while because I was like, I don't know if this is the right decision to make, but I was like, you know, I'm doing this for me, and if I get myself a seat on the table, it shouldn't be that much of a hassle. I did not know that Nigerians are worse than their politicians. I didn't know that Nigerians complain about the government so much. Meanwhile, in their own little positions of power, they misuse it so bad and oppress us even more. So I paid, and she was like, oh, you get an email immediately, confirmation email, and your table number. I'm like, okay, this is looking good. Like, it's giving what it's supposed to give. Do you know how many days I spent like asking for my table number and my ticket confirmation via my email? That's when she now admitted to me that she's not even a part of this planning. She just helped the guy, and she was disturbing the guy as much as I was. And I said, give me the guy's number, let me talk to Appitainment myself. Guys, it was getting to the time of the concert. They wrote 7 p.m. prompt, which obviously is a bastard lie. And then Davido had the audacity to now post around 7 p.m. that the arena was empty. Abuja people came away, nobody is showing up. You guys have a reputation for being notoriously late to your own shows, and you have the audacity to post that the venue is empty at the time you said it was going to be on the flyer. What time did Davido showed up when I left? Around 1:30 or 1:20. I was chasing Appitainment, please. Like, I don't want to get there and be embarrassed. Like, what's the whole point of paying 350,000 naira for a seat if this is how it's going to be? Like, you guys don't understand. You guys don't understand. Where's my tickets, my confirmation, nothing? He's like, oh, they're saving it to the last minute to avoid, like, for ticket security, to avoid people like printing and making fake tickets. I'm like, okay, that makes sense, but at the same time, if I pay this kind of money, like, shouldn't there be some kind of special treatment, like, for people that paid this type of money to watch the show? And then they stopped answering me. They were like, oh, they want to deliver. I said, can you deliver to my school? They said it's not in time. I said, I'm coming to town in the evening by 5. Can you deliver? They stopped answering me. Fine. I was panicking. I started doing everything I was supposed to do, getting ready. Like, you guys just look at me. Let me get to that. So I finally get there. I was waiting for them to say like Davido has started, because you know they're going to bring 600 upcoming artists to perform first. So I finally get there around 11. I'm like, you know what, I'm tired of going. My friend is like, come, here it's getting crowded as heck. So my friend that helped me get the ticket, she was like, she's going to go to Eagle Square and get her VIP ticket and get my VVIP ticket for me. So I will just meet her and collect it, fine. So as soon as I go there, guys, if you see the madness, no form of organization. Like, I know you guys always say, nobody in the commentary will say some stupid shit like, oh, what do you expect from Nigeria? That's very embarrassing and stupid to say about your own country. Like, how long are we going to keep this up? So as soon as I got there, disorganization, first of all, and I'm talking to my friend, she's on the other side of the gate. I'm talking to her like, where are you? And all of a sudden I hear her start coughing, and she's like, oh my god, like she's coughing. And then that's when it hit me that they were spraying tear gas. They now started spraying the tear gas at us coming inside. Guys, I almost died. Like, if you see me choking, coughing, fighting for my life, I know it's not a normal experience, but I've never perceived or had that kind of experience in my life. Like, how can you be spraying tear gas at people just because they want to come into a concert? Like, if you're not going to organize yourself, you don't have to. Nothing gives you the right to spray, to do something like that. I finally meet up with my friend who has tried for me, by the way, up until this point. She gives me my ticket. This is the ticket they give her, by the way. So we finally get to my section. She's like, I have to leave you here. I have to go back to my section, please. I'm with the police escort at this point. So she leaves, and then I'm like, okay, I want to go in. Here's my ticket. I don't know if it's because I'm a woman, but he was like, 50k tickets is that way in the VIP. I said, no, this is not 50k. I paid 350k. He now said that, no, he doesn't know what that is. Oh, I don't know what that is. Only inside here, it's only 10 billion naira table. Only 10 million naira table. And that didn't make any sense because inside there was 2 million, 3 million, 5 million, 10 million. All the tables were in there. But he just didn't want me to enter. I was so confused. I was like, please. And he now said I should pull up my receipt of the payments I made to Affitainment. I pulled up the receipt. He said he doesn't understand that one. He's already angry. He's already angry. Bro, I kept on going back and forth like this. And in all this matter, Davido had not even come. Fine, I go to the VIP section. I'm like, please, they said I should come here for my table. They said, man, all tables are there. They don't know what the guy is talking about. I go back to this guy. And at this point, in fact, he wants to beat me. He was so angry with me. Why? Guys, I don't know. I was like, just let me in. And then, do you know the worst part? If you now look into the VVIP where the tables are, guys, they sold double. They sold double of the tables that they had. The VVIP was looking like madness. Everybody was standing, climbing the table, climbing the chair. He said it to come with drinks, snacks, food, this and that. Guys, you could not even see the table. Just crowd. It did not look any different from VIP. It didn't look any different. It didn't look any different from regular. Guys, I was losing my mind. I was texting Affitainment. I was calling them, calling my friend. No network in that. You cannot. It's not even possible for you to get network in that place. Guys, if you see that place, it was a madness. And someone security now told me that he can get me in, but I'm not going to have anywhere to sit. And I said, what's the point of paying 350,000 naira for a concert if I can't even sit? He now said, yes, they oversold, though. It's not, that's how they do now. I should know all these things. It should, before anybody comes and says anything like, oh, you don't know how Nigerians are, like, this shit should not be normalized. Because it happens doesn't mean it should be the norm, and it should most especially not be something we're proud of. Don't open your mouth and say, oh, this is how Nigeria is, how Nigeria is. Who is not going to change Nigeria? Every day people are talking about Tinubu did this, Buhari did that, Good Luck did this, I did that. But in the little positions of power they've put you, like, look at the nonsense you're doing. If you see the shows they were putting on, up to 700 new artists came out. Ozomodo that I love came out. Like, they sang my favorite song. And my mind wasn't even there. I was so pissed. Just fireworks. They even had like a whole dance performance. You can see that they spend their money on bollocks. Like, if you see what they spend the money on, no organization, there wasn't enough security. I swear, I thought I was going to die in that place. People were just flooding and rushing into the VIP, the VVIP. You give the security a little money, they'll let you in. Security, they were tasing. Like, people were shocking people, using wood to hit people's head. Yes, I know I didn't get the highest table. I know I didn't get the 10 million naira table, but it was something that I did for myself. Let me not even get started on all the nonsense I bought. I don't think any concert in Nigeria is worth your money. Let me say, because this is how they all look, and I've experienced it firsthand, and this is actually how it is. Like, it looks so cute.